Hey, it's Wolfy-Chan, and I'm back with another anime review. And this is going over the original Pokemon, at least the first season, that he's in Kanto and not in Johto. So this is just kind of the beginning of the series, which is really awesome, really cool. And I haven't thought about this since Pokemon the movie, like the newest movie came out. And I've watched a lot of things about Ash not really growing up and watched like two of Pokemon Sun and Moon, the anime, and he's this is the Ash I will always enjoy, not the new one. The new one makes me want to turn off my TV and throw it outside. I don't know why. It's something about his animation. It's a bit weird. Even like the movie that I haven't seen, because where I live, you don't get movies like that. Even that one looked not too bad. So, I don't know. But for many people who have now grown up from like 2010 up, do not know the adventures of the jelly donut and how it's not a jelly donut, Brock. That meme. That meme. So, with this one, it starts off with our main character Ash Ketchum, which I don't know his Japanese name. Like for someone who watched this all the way up until like the very first movie that like ripped your heart in two, and then with the Lugia arc movie, like it's been a hot second since I watched Pokemon and his 50 different love interests. And I do mention 50 because it's probably a lot. So it follows our main character Ash, who is, of course, like he's gonna start being a Pokemon master, so he needs to go to Professor Oak to get his very first Pokemon. Which in any of the games, a starter is either Squirtle, Charmander, or Bulbasaur. Took me like 5 minutes to not say something strange. That's usually a starter. Ash doesn't get that choice. He's just like, yeah, we're kind of out of Pokemon. You can take this one though. It may not be up your alley. Oh, what is it? It's a Pikachu. Oh, it gets it out. It's like, it's my first Pokemon, yay! And Pikachu's having none of this. He's adorable right there, but he, like, in the beginning, he is having none of this. Um, so one of the 50 theories is that, like, during the whole Pikachu debacle, like, he got a new Pikachu that really just doesn't mind people. And like the whole thing too with Pikachu was that he just didn't like getting in his ball. So when Ash tried to get him back into it, he was like, having still none of this. Like, Pikachu was a really not great character. He was it starts with the day and I'm not gonna say it. He was mean. And now it's like everyone loves Pikachu. You have to have 50 different clones of Pikachu because Pikachu's the mascot. Which, yeah, he's adorable. Still love Mew. Though you never actually see in the Pokemon series people either catching like Mew, Mewtwo, any of the legendaries. Like they get to still be in the world, kind of, except for like the water, like the whale one and the one that's on ground. Like those ones got captured by the evil teams, which Team Rocket still number one bad guy that can't rule the world. Getting there? I don't know. They've done a lot of bad things. But that of course is the villain for this season is Team Rocket with Meowth, Jesse and James. Took me a minute as well. I'm like they both have J names. And I believe James at least comes from like a rich family where Jessie I think she came from the rocks, but I think she also came from a rich family. Can't fully remember. But their shenanigans are just to take Pikachu throughout the whole series. Not just season one, the whole series. But season one is Ash's journey through a lot of things. He gets friends. He wrecks a bike. You don't wreck people's bikes. He fights Brock, who is a gym leader. Like, a friend is a gym leader. And yet he's obsessed with women. Like, growing up, I didn't understand his obsession with women. Like, why do you want to date somebody so bad? And now, I just think he was really lonely and just was not treated the best as a kid. So he's like, I'm gonna get attention somewhere else. So, it is kind of interesting. And, like, to see all the Pokemon, and, like, the most touching scene was with Butterfree. That was the scene that crushed my heart, threw it in a bucket, and, like, started playing basketball in the bucket with it. Like, he catches, I can't remember Butterfree's evolution. Like, I'm playing Pokemon Go still, and it's, where I live, you just can't get anything. When the special element events come, are the only time I can finally get Pokemon. Because I know it goes like a worm, and that was cute. And then it turned into a Metapod. There you go. I got one of the evolutions. And the episode that it was Metapod used Harden, and then the other one used Harden. Like, there's two Metapods fighting each other. I'm like, they don't move, Ash. They don't move. But then he releases them, and yeah. And, like, of course, I think it's like either the first or second episode that you see Ho-Ho kind of glimpsing on, but you never hear or see that Pokemon ever again in, like, the whole series. It's just Ho-Ho. Ho-Ho, go bye-bye. Like, that's it. But really pretty Pokemon. And as the series go on, a lot of things happen with Ash. He goes really far. And I can't remember the end of season 1, other than he moves on to Johto, which was the second season. But it was just, a kid just growing up. A kid going through life doing this. Don't know why. Like, that's another question that I don't think Pokemon's ever going to answer, is like, why are kids being the trainers? What happened? Why is there not a lot of adults? Why is Ash's mom okay with him just going out and about? Come on. But I really enjoyed this one growing up, and the first season was when I got into watching all this stuff. I'm going to be doing a review on Digimon, and if you want to know which side I was on, I was Digimon. Like, I liked Pokemon, but no offense, at least Digimon, there is Digimon Tri, and they are at least high schoolers. Somebody grew up in their time. Somebody didn't. But also, newer generations are getting also into this, which is cool. They will never know the beginning, or the very beginning of it, because the beginning was back in the 90s. But I really enjoyed this, and I can't remember if I really had a favorite Pokemon from this series, because I loved Charizard, I love Bulbasaur, I love Squirtle. Squirtle was the cool one. Like, let's be real. He's the one who had sunglasses and ran a gang. That's the Pokemon you need on your team. Amazing. But if you like this video, definitely leave a like. Leave it in the comment section below. What are your thoughts or feelings about Pokemon Season 1? And how did you feel about the journey if you're somebody like me who watched it? Or if you're one of the few generations that actually decided, you know what, I'm going to watch the first one. What did you think? And what is your favorite Pokemon from the first season? I'm kind of thinking between, like, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander. It's in there, okay? And definitely don't forget to subscribe, because I'm trying with this holiday season to get at least videos from Monday to Friday as much as I can. And I'm getting consistent kind of days off, so I can make them and edit them. So definitely come back for more and subscribe. Big red button. And if you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, Facebook. I have links down below for if I do Twitch or if I do something special for the holiday season. I don't know exactly what to do, but I'm thinking about it. And I hope that you've been having a very wonderful, wonderful day. The snow is melting. The snow is melting. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.